As I mentioned earlier, we're all about aspiring Kiwi Christian artists because, for the most part, actually, I think point blank, there's not a lot of places for aspiring Kiwi Christian artists to go here in Aotearoa apart from here. And so when we do hear about aspiring Kiwi Christian artists, we'll go, yeah, man, come in here, let's have a chat. And this morning, we are privileged to be joined and blessed to be joined by an aspiring Christian artist who's just released a debut single. She's got Jesus in her heart and on fire for him. Her name is Nell. She joins us this morning. Good morning, Nell.
Good morning. How's it going?
Yeah, we're good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm glad to be here.
All right, this is your first time, right? This is a little
first.
bit very first time
Very
you've
first.
been in a radio station, and first time you're going to have your song out there on the radio station. Is that right?
Yep, you're correct.
You've earned it, dude.
Oh, thank you.
You've
Thank you
earned
so
it.
much. Thank you for having me.
We need you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh.
So because I want to know when you started singing. When did singing for you become such a joy? You said to yourself, I want to make a job out of this.
I think I came out of the womb, praising the Lord. Literally, there's a photo of me when I was 3 going like worshipping.
Really?
So, yeah, and I have it on my wall. I'm like, wow, from day dot I've been singing. And then I just carried on through, and I think there's a bunch, throughout my whole life, people are like, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't worship, you shouldn't write songs. And I think that I
Hang
took that.
on. Sorry, people told you not to.
Yeah, people told me not to do it.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe jealousy or whatever. But
Oh, okay.
I took that as motivation to go, actually, you know what? I think this is what God's called me to do, and I'm going to pursue it with all my heart. And if I'm not doing it, it makes me sad. And I think about music all day, and I think about worship all day, and it's all I want to be doing.
Do you think that's because people struggle to value the arts?
Potentially. And I think people go, oh, it's such an unachievable goal.
Yeah.
So why bother?
Even if you're super talented, that doesn't mean that it will be easy to turn it into a career.
Yeah,
Is that
exactly.
yeah?
I totally agree with that. I
Yeah.
think that people, with any kind of art, whether that's dance or painting or whatever, I think people go, just don't do it.
Yeah.
Why bother? You're not like Taylor Swift, and you're not like blah, blah, blah. But I'm not doing it for fame and glory.
Yeah.
You mentioned there that God gave you a nudge to say this is where you find your joy when you're singing, right? So did you also always wanted to sing and bring your faith together?
Oh, 100%.
What does that look like?
I love worship so much, and I worship at my church and everything like that. But with my writing, I always wanted to have underlying messages that could touch non-Christians and people who don't believe in God, because I have such a heart for them, and I think that that's all about our calling, right? Is to bring people into our space and to our home and church and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to incorporate my music with all that kind of journey.
Outside of your faith, right? I know that that's a big part of who you are. What else keeps you motivated to write and perform?
Ooh. That's a big question.
Yeah.
I haven't really thought about it. A lot of things. I think I have a lot of non-Christian friends.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I spend majority of my time just behind a piano. And
Oh, you play keys as well?
yeah, I do.
Is there any other instrument you play?
I used to play the violin, but that's really difficult to sing with.
Yeah.
I
If
bet.
I just pulled out the violin, it'd be pretty funny.
You have to have your neck in a certain
Yeah, I'd be
position,
like,
which is yeah.
You play violin too, Tim?
No, I just see a C violinist.
Well, yeah. Oh, sorry.
When you
No,
do
you're
see
fine.
those violinists who are also singing, you're like, whoa, that's hard.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You'll just end up in a neck cramp all the time.
When did you start writing? Because you said you've been worshipping, been singing basically from the womb, but I imagine that doesn't necessarily mean you've been writing music. When did that start?
Towards the end of high school, I started writing, and I actually just didn't think I was that good until probably in the last year. But it's a skill, right? It takes a lot of time and effort to be good at your skill.
Who told you that is there something that you felt like yourself? You looked at what you were writing, you thought, okay, I could improve this, or?
Yeah, I think with everything I was doing, I'm such a perfectionist that I'm like, oh, this is actually just not good enough. But then when I finished this song that I just released, I was like, yes, I need to put this out. Like, I love it so much. And it's probably narcissistic of me, but like, I love it so much that I'm listening to it all the time.
Really?
Yeah, I love my song.
Oh, that's so...
It means a lot to you, I'm guessing.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It means
That's
so
good.
much to me.
Okay, we're going to talk about your song that you're going to play for us next, and I'm also going to ask you about your short-term and long-term goals. So have a think about
cool.
that, okay? In studio with us this morning is aspiring Christian artist. I think this one is a little bit special. Her name is Nell. She's just released a debut single a few weeks ago. She's striving to create music that speaks to both Christians and non-Christians. Good morning again, Nell.
Good morning. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm
Yeah?
good. Oh, I'm good.
I'm
How are you
good.
feeling?
Yeah, I'm great.
Dude, you're just about to perform soon. So I'm excited to hear your jam. I had the pleasure of hearing Nell and Jono, who's in studio with us this morning. What up, Jono? You good, bro? He's jamming on the guitar. Of hearing Nell and Jono do their thing, rehearsing. Oh, you're in for a treat, man. But that's a couple of minutes away.
Thank you.
I let you sit on a question that I want to ask you first of all.
Cool.
Short and long-term goals.
Yes.
What do you want to have achieved by this time next year?
Yeah.
And what's the ultimate goal for now? How far do you want to take this?
So next year, I want my 2 other songs to come out. So I'm in the works currently writing those and going to get those produced. So those will come out hopefully by the end of this year. And
Okay, by the end of this year?
Yep.
So you got that target?
Yep.
Nice. Are they in the bank or you need them produced?
They will be produced. I'm just
Sweet.
currently writing them.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's
Okay, that's short-term goal?
short-term goal. Ultimate goal, I want to see where God takes this. I just take this day by day and I keep following it and he keeps opening the doors, which is crazy, like ending up on the show and people like financing my song and all that kind of stuff. So it's been crazy and I just keep turning up day by day. Like I would love to do shows and tours, like that would be great, but it's not like the be all and end all.
Yeah.
It's wise to leave it in God's hands, eh?
Yeah,
Because you have no
exactly.
idea how life's going to pan out.
100%.
Yeah. Have you had anybody approach you or get in contact with you about the impact that the song you're going to sing to us has had on them? And if you're thinking about that just now, what do you want listeners of your music to take away from your music?
Wow. I don't think the song's been out long enough to maybe have
Sure.
that impact. I've had friends tell me that they love it so much and they've had that kind of impact because they heard the song before I released it. So in that kind of way. But if people listen to the song and they take away the fact that like they should just pursue what they love and what they dream to do, I think that's the ultimate thing. Like, great, like if you love the song, and I mean if you don't like the song, that's whatever. But but I think at the end of the day, I want people to like know that you can pursue whatever and it can work out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What's the meaning behind the song that you're about to sing?
It has a couple of meanings. It first became...
What's it called?
It's called What Was.
Okay, go.
The first time I wrote it, it was a prayer to God. So the chorus is a prayer to God, and it was always about, like, I want to be seen through the lens of God. And then at the end of last year, my granddad passed away, and it became sort of a prayer and, like, a healing journey. So it was also, I wanted to be seen through the lenses of someone who actually believed in me so much. So it kind of...
That's
like
real
that.
special.
Yeah,
Very
beautiful,
special.
beautiful at the same time. So your name is Nell, Nel.
Yep.
How can people find you on Spotify? Just by typing in Nell?
Just now, and it's got a period at the end because it's just now.
Oh,
Oh, like it.
all right. Okay, all right. And now we'll be performing the song that's on Spotify right now.
Oh my gosh.
So without any further ado, it's Nell and teaming up with Nell is Jono going to be plugging away with some harmony. So now, before you go, we just like to say on behalf of Life FM and Tabby and I, thank you for coming in this morning. I think this is just the beginning, dude. This is just beginning. There's just the doors are just going to open wider and wider for you. So
Thank you so much for having me.
you're welcome. All the best. God bless.
God bless.
Here's Nell.
They all compare it to lying in snow. Misplaced love, where did it I'm starting to miss the smell of smoke. Just daydreaming, where did the time go? I can't have what I can't hold. I still call your old phone, hearing your voice from the other side, just waiting around for a second life. It's hard for me. I wanna see what you see in me. Wanna know that I'm something. Why do I doubt it's all because of me? There is peace behind the music. I know these scars will never heal. Internal bleeding, are you real? I find my feelings, push aside. I talk it through, then pray at night. Come back to me. And I wanna see what you see in me. Wanna know that I'm something. Why do I doubt it's all because of me? There is peace behind the music. Seen it all and the picture shows. All good things come back around. I'll be standing tall and I'm feeling proud. See, now I know which way to go, 'cause I've seen it all and the picture shows. 'Cause you showed me.